another review for you. This one's been a long time, well, not a long time actually. I think it was only 12 months ago I actually ordered this guy. And statue world, you know, that's pretty quick. This review might be a little bit shaky because I'm going to freehold cam a little because the statue's so big. I have got new measuring tape. I don't think there's many other people who've got this statue. I haven't actually looked if there's any other reviews on YouTube, but I'll do my best to cover everything about it. And, you know, try and get as much information and as much camera work detail as I can. This is a huge statue. I had my Predator 2 maquette a month or two back, wasn't overly impressed. That was a £950 statue. This is by guys called infinitystudio. This cost me around £550 total, delivered from China. This is a big statue. This is around 30 inches tall, weighs an absolute ton, huge base. Let's just get a shot of that base. Hopefully I'll try and cover everything for you in my little space here. Also there's, just to give you an idea of size, there's a spear at the back. You know, it's a monumental statue. I could not be happy with it. You know, I did order this kind of on a gamble. Not really a gamble, but this is infinitystudios' first statue. I literally went off of what they were showing, the concept, all that sort of stuff. It looked amazing in the renders, and everything that they were showing up to that point looked fantastic. And I'm happy to say it has come out amazing. So this is, I haven't even told you, this is General Zhaoyun from, well, he's a real general in the Romance of the Three Kingdoms. If you don't know Romance of the Three Kingdoms, it's Chinese warfare, mythological, you know, some truth to it, some myth. There's so many, you know, certain generals, certain warriors who came out of, you know, Lu Bu and Ma Chao and all these kind of guys. If any of you've played the Dynasty Warriors games, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. It's all that, you know, Chinese lore. So, like I say, this is infinitystudios' first statue. Here's 1/4 scale, if you haven't noticed. You do get this rather lovely pack. This is the thing with this is the first statue from Infinity. It's really, really high end. It's up there with XM. You know, the box is huge, double boxed. The polystyrene had the strapping, similar to XM. You know, easy to unpack for such a large statue because everything was packed flat. So you just lift it out from the actual polystyrene rather than taking the polystyrene out. So in that pack, you get a book that tells you how to assemble the piece. All in Chinese, but we do have English underneath. Very nice. Tells you all about where the swap outs go, what you can do. You've got all the info here. I'm guessing sculptors, painters, info where to order from. There's infinitystudios' email if you do want to get yourself one. On the back of that instruction booklet, got a fantastic, nice piece of art. Picture of the statue itself in the back. All super nice, high quality. This is the certificate, again, some super nice art. In a clear plastic folder. And there's General Zhaoyun statue, collection number 425 out of 750. No exclusive, just 750 of these bad boys. And there we go, authorised by Tess Engage. General Zhaoyun is co-developed by infinitystudio, Honey Badger Studio, with just a size of 750 pieces. So obviously, very much a statue from China, but made for the international market. So we've got English everywhere. And then also included was a photo of what's coming next. There's actually painted pictures now. If you search Infinity Studio on Facebook, there's actually pictures of Zhao on the horse. It looks incredible. So that's all the paperwork we get with it. Onto the statue itself. As you've probably just seen, we'll work from the base up. I'm going to have to. Zhaoyun, isn't it? I think now this is me grabbing a straw. So I haven't played Dynasty Warriors since Extreme Legends 8. He's known as the Dragon Spear. He's kind of known as the Dragon. You know, that's his nickname. So obviously Infinity Studio totally ran with that. Decided to put this huge dragon's head on the base. And now the paint on the actual dragon is fantastic. It's got this amazing, it's almost like an oxidised bronze look. It's almost like a fossil, but the textures and the sculpt on it are amazing. Got these long moustache pieces. Then all the teeth have got like a pearly white, really nicely shaded, and the eyes again like a grey pearl. You know, it's kind of like wood. It's like it's been carved from a piece of wood, but then it's got like a bronze oxidised feel to it. The rest of the base is a basic rock formation. We do have a band on the bottom to give it a base. Now, this is obviously telling you Iron Knight here. I'm guessing it says Iron Knight Zhaoyun. But then you also get this one, which you can swap out. I have no idea what that says. If anyone speaks Chinese, or Cantonese, or Mandarin, whatever you want to call it, leave me a message and tell me what both of them say. I'm leaving that one in because I believe that one is Iron Knight Zhaoyun. I don't know if that one actually says Infinity Studio or anything like that. I'll have to look up the characters. But continuing on the base, like I say, we've got this huge rock formation. All super duper well painted. Let's go the other way now. I'm saying that one problem. All around the back, we'll come up. You can see this huge cape. This is all sculpt. There's one huge magnet which plugs into the back of Zhaoyun's back. There's some fantastic weathering on the cape. It's really well sculpted. It's got a nice flow to it. Kind of reminds me what Boeing does with their capes, especially with that spinny hammer Thor cape. And then onto Zhaoyun himself. We've got all this amazing army. That's actually like a plasticky, wiry, flexible. There's actually quite a lot of flexible plastic on this, mainly on his head, which we'll get to, for to stop breakages, obviously. So I'm happy with that. But this is the heavy statue I've got. I'd say this is as heavy as Zorro from Tsume. And if you've ever lifted Zorro, he's 30 kilo. This must be similar. It must be. I've just moved in from one end of the room to this end, and quite a workout. But all the paint's really well done. I'm not saying it's not super complicated paint. I mean, here it's just well realised. It looks metal. It's got that. It's got shading. It's just not one flat silver colour. The clothing's got the texture, which is the most important part. Coming down to his boots, you've got dirt on the boots, and it's just so well realised, so well done. And the leather parts on the waist, again, just look fantastic. And then, if we come up, I'm going to have to stand for this. We've got the face. I will go into the face. The head does come off, so I will get into that. We've got all this fantastic shoulder armour. As you can see, he's got like a katana, and then in the other hand, we've got the sheath, the scabbard. dabs of blood here and there, which look okay, not super great. I'd say that's, you know, the weakest part of the statue, but honestly it's only really on that shoulder. You know, it's like saying you've got a few hairs on the dash of your Lamborghini. It's not, it's nothing major. But like I say, just the size of the thing, it's filling up my little filming space here. And that's just height and width. Now when it comes to depth, as you can see at the moment, let's go through these switch outs. I'll do the face in a moment. So both hands switch out. So there's the sheath, you can see skins. Don't know how well it's going to come out on camera, but the skin is really well realised. You know, it's kind of, I don't think it is the translucent resin, but it's kind of got the same flavour. It's really well done. And then there's the long katana. Fantastic details on it. My camera is actually focusing on his face, but hopefully you can't see those. Let's turn them like that. Then you get an ultimate sword, which is more of like a western sword. Again, that just really super strong magnets, no problems. And then of course you get the sheath for that sword as well, which can be held in this hand, and again just pops in. So you've got two different swords, two different sheaths. But then again, for his left hand, you have this. Now, you have to measure this. This is what Zhaoyun's pretty much known for, his spear. It's huge. It comes in two pieces. The hand's actually loose, but it stops where the spear gets thick. I'll try and get this in for you. It also has this fantastic like hair, which wasn't on the original prototype, but I think it's a fantastic addition. So hand just slides in, and then the spear can hang quite low. As you can see, it's way down. Or you can just, now I can only go far as back as my wall, but there is a chance to balance it to get it. You know, it gives you a bit of freedom, because obviously it'll spin in the hand. So I think it's a fantastic choice to have that as a free moving spear rather than having it moulded to the hand. It totally makes sense. As far as like displaying him, he's actually next to my Predator at the minute, and the Predator will actually fit in a best with the shelf adjusted, so for the height. I think he will too, especially if you only display him with the sword. But I really want to display Zhaoyun with his spear. That's how it should have been, how he should be displayed. I will get a measurement of this spear and a measurement of him overall. But wow, just wow. You know, I was kind of on the fence for the next one, Ma Chao. You know, I didn't really want a horse piece, a 1/4 scale horse. But I think at this point, I'm pretty much in for the entire line. Just based on this, it's amazing. You know, I've been a fan of this sort of stuff for a while now, and there's been no decent statues. Like, I'd love a really good statue of the Monkey King in 1/4. First Figures are doing a 1/6 one from the CG film, which was released in China a year or two ago, which looks fantastic, and I have it on order. But I'd love a 1/4 scale Monkey King. You know, and you know, at base of this level, you know, whether it's a cloud or, you know, but with his staff, I just think they could do a fantastic interpretation of him. You know, switch out heads, you know, like a really fierce realistic version than maybe a more silly, playful, cartoony version. I just think they could do really good stuff. There's a lot of, happily now, there's a lot of Eastern stuff coming over, so there's more anime licenses now getting done. Prime One have recently got the Guyver license, which is just ridiculous for me. My wallet is never going to be full. And companies like Infinity and a few others are doing, these original designs of, Chinese mythology and Chinese, lore. So I'll just grab the head and just show you. So these two bits of hair, very, very flexible plastic, thank the Lord. But that face, it's so well done. So well done. Get a bit more focus on his face. There we go. Get a bit close up, can we? Eyes, nose, skin texture, and just the look is fantastic. I don't know what technique they're using, what paints. Look at that profile. Fantastic. Just, knockout, absolute knockout statue. I have not got a bad thing to say about it. If you want a centerpiece statue, this is kind of it. It's kind of, it's put a downer on my Predator more than ever. I have actually still got the Predator. I know on the video I was saying that I was going to sell it, but I have actually got it still. But I think that money might go to Infinity Studio now. Maybe for my Zhao, maybe if they announce something else, I don't know. I'm just going to measure the spear while we're here. Okay, so the spear on its own, going in inches, is just under 33 inches long. So that's a spear that's bigger than most of my statues. That's bigger than the Predator. Predator stands in, it's about 28. So instantly, with the spear hand in, you're adding 33 inches of depth onto it. I'm just going to move you in slightly so I can get some measurements. He's looking at just around 29 inches tall. I'd say width, you're talking around 16, and then depth of the actual base is around 21, but obviously with the spear in at an angle, you're talking 32, 33 inches. It's a big statue that requires a lot of room, but I'm going to go out on a limb here and say it's the best statue I own, the best statue I've had. Zorro from Tsumi comes close. It's epic. Zorro is epic. I've got a couple of other bits that I really love, but as far as detail, paint, base, one of the best bases ever. And just how epic the entire thing feels to unboxing it, to having it standing there. It's just amazing. Absolutely amazing. 10 out of 10. No problems with it whatsoever. And I just cannot wait to see what Infinity Studio do next. What else can I say? I'll just give you one quick look over that dragon's head. That spear. Up to that face. Fantastic. So there you go, guys. That was the Infinity Studios 1/4 scale General Zhaoyun, the Iron Knight. Hope you enjoyed that, guys. If you need any information on Infinity Studio, send me a message. I'll be glad to pass it on. I want these guys to do really well. I want more from them. And if you do pick this up, let me know. Tell me what you think. If you review it on YouTube, send me a link so I can watch what you think about it. Okay, guys, thanks for watching.